Right, I'm at Trounson Kauri Park, north of Dargaville. I'm just about to take the bushwalk here, which is a 40-minute walk suitable for wheelchairs. The first thing, if you can see that, is an indicator of what a metre is. Okay. Yeah, pretty clear to see what the metre. Okay, and amongst all the trees, it's Kauri going up there. Oh, that makes me giddy. This one, I'm not sure about. It's got a garden plant growing on it. You can see the different leaves, like a flax, and then there's various different plants growing here, but this one I'll point out, they may all be like this, but this one is a silver fern, as can be seen by the underside of its leaves. There's a big Kauri through that direction, goes up. Okay. And here there's a big tree that's fallen, dying back into the forest again to feed the soil. Another Kauri. I wish I knew what more of them were, because the bark on this one's interesting. If we look closely, you can see interesting patterns in the bark. Okay, this is a small silver fern. If we look, we can see especially on the more mature leaves, the almost white colour underneath, and compare it with this one, which is a plain one and is definitely a green underneath. That's probably just a normal panga, depends on what part of the country you're from, how it's pronounced. Kahikatea grow here as well. I'm not sure about the vine going up it, but some of the vines are rata, and they will eventually take over and kill the tree. And over here we have a ponga with a new frond unfurling at the top, which is where the koru comes. Okay, a felled Kauri. That is about 1.2 metres across. Yeah, probably 1.5 across at the width, and this one's close to 1.5. Oh, close to 1.5 in both directions. There's the stump back over there that it's felled from. I know what this one is. That bowl at the base of the leaves gives this palm tree away. This is the native Nikau palm tree, the only endemic one to New Zealand. In there, we can just make out a couple of silver fern fronds unfurling. 3 of them, 4 of them, one there. This one I recognised was a silver fern without turning the leaves over because of the silver on the stems of the leaves. There we go. Okay. Oh, I better turn it. There we go. That one's about 2 metres through. And it just goes up and up. And the one beside it might be 1.5 metres. That might make that 2.5 metres. It's right beside the track anyway. So there they are there, those two. These ones I'm a little bit further from. And so apparently the oldest ones in here are about 200-300 years old, which makes them like teenagers compared to Tāne Mahuta. This is interesting. I don't know whether it's a fungal infection or whether it had a fire early on that it's survived. One thing I've noticed with them is the pattern of peeling on the bark varies from kauri tree to kauri tree. Different ones. I'm not sure about the black there. It's like the sap is seeping out of that one. And these two plants have a fern-like vine growing up them. You can very clearly see a main trunk for that vine. A little bit of a more distant view of a couple of kauris. The ones on the edges have branches going all the way up, whereas the ones in the middle of the forest tend to have straight trunks just to get the branches to the ceiling of the forest. Okay, I'll show you the approach to a couple of more kauris. I'm finding it's all quite intriguing because it's the first time I've really seen kauris that are bigger than 8 inches through, which are the ones near Napier, out the back of Taradale. Interesting spot right here. Not because of what I'm seeing so much, but there's a smell. It's a bit like a spice crossed with sawdust, a little bit like cinnamon. How's your pause going? Okay, this one's a little bit more majestic. It's probably 3 or 4 metres across, probably closer to 4, and a little bit hard to see. This is the best view I've got of it. Righto, here we go. Go round the corner and you've got a much better view of the same tree. I'm not sure, but it may be the biggest one here. I'll see about the focus on this. There we go. Diameter, breast height, DBH, 3.5 metres across. Age approximately 1,200 years.